Greetings and welcome to Tolla's production gameplay video of Prince of Persia Sands of Time. This is part 2 of the series, and we should be just hopping into the game directly where we left off the last time. So the only thing I did was just basically save the game from there, and yeah, as soon as we'll be opening up over here, we'll be hopping directly into the game. So yeah, it was just that I got there, save, and that's about it.
As you wish. You think me mad. I can see it by the look in your eyes. You think my story is impossible. Perhaps I am mad. Who would not be driven mad by horrors such as I have lived? But I assure you, every word is true.
Man, those rumbles, I don't know if so bad. Okay, so drinking water as per usual. I remember the last time that in the fight I would never actually say exactly what I was doing. So what you'd want to do there is that you'd want to get them down onto the floor and then press E or whichever button you have as your dagger. So once you do that, it basically like stabs them with the dagger and absorbs their sand. Now all of them, because of the explosion or that releasing of the sands, they've all been converted into these sand monsters. So the only way for them to actually die is for them to go back into the dagger. And so you'll have to basically weaken them down and then consume them with the dagger. So the easiest way I found for these other creatures, the lower level ones, is that you just jump on them, do that flip, hit them once with your sword, and then press the button for your dagger, and then it immediately absorbs them into that. There are enemies later on, I can't remember which one, but there's also the ones with the spears that you can't actually do that jumping on them and hopping over, because they'll immediately attack you, and you don't get to do that. But yeah, I guess you'll see it later on. But yeah, that's the basic gist of what exactly is needed to be done in the combat for these creatures. So always remember to absorb them as soon as they hit the floor, or you do that slash with your sword and then you follow up with your dagger. If you do dagger and dagger, it doesn't do anything at all. Later on you'll see like on the top section you have your health bar, and below that you'll see these 4 different yellow dots. And next to that is like a half moon that seems to be increasing. That half moon is an ability that as soon as it's full and you use your dagger, it slows down a creature. And the yellow one, the yellow dots, that's basically to move you back in time. So in the event that you actually die or about to die, you can reverse time. So I'll actually show it somehow if you can remember what it was. Yeah, that's it. See, I did the same movements and I'm going back in time. So it only goes back until the round circle, it's like a timer, and the thing fills up, and you only have a certain amount of time that you can go back to. So just remember that. Alright, so let's continue. So get through here.
Wait! Stop! I won't hurt you!
Crap. Okay, and this is exactly where that vision that we had, it shows you what you're supposed to do. So this is a place that we have to actually go past, to progress. So we're going to run across the wall here. If I'm not mistaken, there's enemies here.
The guest rooms, where my father, all our entourage, and I should have passed the night lay cold and silent. The sands of time had swept through, stealing life and warmth from everything they touched. And I, who unleashed the cataclysm, had been spared. Were there others like me who yet clung to life, hiding in fear among the ruins? It did not seem so.
Okay, so I guess I was wrong about the ads. But yeah, you'll see more of these things around. So they give you a boost. So if you like do something like really crazy, like for instance you do something like this. So I'll run across the wall and then I'll press the rewind. And I get back to where I was in safety. So it's a very useful thing. Okay, and these, I think the more you find around the world, it increases the maximum amount of sands you can hold. So currently you can hold 4 of them, and I can't remember exactly how many you need to get in order to get another dot, but I guess we'll count and see. So this is the first one. So as you can see at the bottom over there, you see a small circle that's now, it grows bigger the more you actually use that, and then eventually it becomes another bar. And every single time that you stab one of those, it gives you all of your sands back. So that's why it was easy for me to play around with it. But yeah, the sands are very important. You get it from very limited sources, so be careful when using it. Okay, so I'm gonna have to swing across. Am I even in the right place? let's just see. Yeah. So I have to try and get up, maybe. Okay, and there we go. Okay, and then run across this one. Okay, so this is going to be a bit of a difficult one because we're going to have to run across the wall, then jump and try and get into that hole. So let's just give this a try. And I'm there.
Stop!
Okay, she's running that way. Okay, and you can
Had I really seen her? Or had my senses given way under the burden of horrors too great to bear, and conjured up a phantom? Either way, I could not rest until I had found her again.
Lucky you're a prince. He keeps on interrupting me every time I talk. God. Okay, you can hear a sound, so that's a symbol. No, that's basically telling you there's something else nearby. So yeah, and there we go. That's another one. So that's number 2, and there's nothing else. So I guess we're just gonna fall down here. Okay, and what you should do is basically try and look into every crack and crevice and every pathway, so that there's different things. There's those kind of items to increase your maximum amount of sand that you can hold, and then there is a special location that you find these water, those very special water, and that increases your maximum amount of health. So yeah, it's a lot of exploration that you need to do. Okay, so can't fall down over here, otherwise I'm going to die. Okay, so let's swing across there, jump on that, jump across there. Okay, if I swing over here, I'm definitely going to miss. So go, and jump, and jump. Dun dun dun. Don't need to drink water. That's the place we need to go. Okay, this seems as if there was something over here, so let's just go and check. No harm, no foul, you know. Okay, so I guess there's nothing there. My bad. Okay, so I'm gonna have to get across there. Retrieves gives you a new dagger power. Okay. Did not know that. Okay, so I guess because of the camera angle it wants me to go down, so I'm just gonna try and see there. Yeah, this is the one with the so again, spacebar to jump on them, sword and dagger. Absorb. Yeah, see, that's not doing the dagger first, so you gotta be careful. Let's go. Okay, so now this guy. So now I can slow him and...
It was indeed the Dagger of Time. I began to realize why the Vizier wanted it so badly. I soon discovered that when I had collected enough sand, the dagger gained the power to stop time. Not for me, but for the enemy I struck.
Okay, so that's a new ability now that Half Moon is full, and once you do kill, I think if I remember correctly, every kill gives you half of the point, but also increases the next lot, or something like that. Anyway, yeah, let's go. We need to get up there. Definitely can't get there. Oh yeah, right. Run up this wall and jump. Use to turn around or to climb along the pole. Okay, so up. There we go. Climb up and jump again, and there we go. Next save point.
Done. I'll start the story from here next time. Whence came these visions that assaulted me thus like fever dreams? Each time I awoke feeling drained and beaten, and each time what I had seen came to pass, as if the sands of time were giving me a glimpse into my own future.
Okay, there's nothing there. Let's see if we can drink some water. Guess not. Okay, sometimes what happens is also that these things can give you sand. Sometimes. I think it's like a percentage or something like that. What's there? Let's have a look, shall we? Ah, yes, this is it. So, remember I was saying that there's these water things that you have to go and drink from, and it increases your maximum health. It's basically like holes in the walls that look like this. It's nothing fancy. You just have to find them, go through them.
Hello? Is anyone there? I have a feeling I'm not in Azzard anymore. Water.
Go, an increase in my health.
That's strange. I feel wonderful.
Okay, that was another bug. Okay, I think I have to go down the other way, so I'm still gonna... What you would do in this kind of situation is pick this up first and then go the other side. Not like me. Like I said, it's been a while. Come on, turn around, turn around, turn. There we go. Dumbass. Okay, and then we're gonna try and get across there. And drop. Oh! Did you see that? Okay, is there anything across on the other side? Yes, there is, so let's go and get it. I think that's number 4. Kind of like count there. Okay, so nothing. Let's keep going. So now we have to go down. Down.
Hello?
Whoa. The hell is that?
Give me the dagger.
Who are you?
I am Fara, the daughter of the Maharaja from whom you stole it. This is your doing,
I saw my father turn to sand.
and we will share his fate if you do not give me the dagger to undo what you have done.
Your traitorous vizier used the same words. From now on, I trust no one but myself. Run! Go back to the reception hall. Wait for me there. Go!
Okay, that's not good. I've seen that cutscene. The vocals were all off. Oh, come on.
Now I remembered her. Since we left India, she had been there. In the desert, I had felt her dark eyes upon me. Now, here she was again. She and I, the only 2 survivors. Did I say 2? Excuse me. We were 3.
Okay, this is where I came from. Yes, I don't know exactly why it was a cutscene. The mouth was moving and then the voice is coming out. So I don't know exactly what's causing that. I have to check up. I just hope it was a once-off, otherwise things are gonna be so bad. That's a long way down. Okay, so there's something by that. Okay, so... Is there anything here? Guess not. Okay, so we use this.
The hourglass. What? I did not understand the meaning of what I had just seen, but I knew, with a certainty I could not explain, that those winged creatures had a master. The man who had tricked me into opening the hourglass now had his prize, and for some unknown purpose coveted the dagger as well, would stop at nothing to possess it. Well, I would give him what he sought. I would plunge it into his foul and treacherous heart.
Okay, so you can get down there. Huh. Okay. Ah, there we go. have no guts whatsoever to do that. Like, seriously. Okay, so I'm gonna have to jump on that pole there. So I guess we'll use the shadow as a guide. So we'll just run straight to the shadow and jump. And down. Oh! Okay, so now this to run across and jump. Oof, thought I wasn't gonna make that. Jump across this one and jump across this. Okay, that sounds like something else is here. Okay, let's try and climb this. Maybe it's up there. Ah, yeah, there it is. That's the save point. Oh no! Oof. Ah, that was so close. Cross there and there we go. Jump up. Okay, so I'm gonna have to get across there. And okay, that's number 5. I want to go across this way. Let's see. Stroke of luck. Managed doing that. Okay, let's see if I do this. Oh! Okay, so this is why we have the dagger. So always try and be careful, because sometimes you could just stop when you see yourself standing like in this kind of position, but it might have just been right about the time that you just took off. So be careful, try and always go back a bit further, because what might happen is that you reach that point, you let go of the rewind button, and you end up taking off again. So just be careful. Okay, so you need to drop down, and drop down again, and oh, another glitch. Okay, so I have to run across, get to the other side there. Okay, jump there, jump, and get out the weapon quickly. Okay, next step would be... Oh god, I got a feeling I'm gonna end up out of this planet. So okay, we're gonna hop across there, get on this. I need to jump across onto that. There we go. Much better angle, and okay, so as soon as I'm gonna go down, there's gonna be ads that's gonna spawn up. I know this because I fell down and all of them popped up, so you gotta be careful and be ready. Those are dangerous too. You can't do that for them. The other one. This works fine with them, but as soon as you go for these ladies, try and do that, they block. So you gotta be careful. That guy. And that's it. Oh, that was close. Oh, was he looking? Drink some water. Sometimes if you're lucky, what you can do is that you can run around here, but get the ads towards where you are, and then run to the location where there is water. But make sure that when you do that, you have your weapon sheet. So it's like right, it's like that. So then you can actually go ahead and drink the water. But you gotta be careful. You gotta be really fast. Okay, so you got another one here. That was 6 right now, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, I'll get a total calculation of it and let you guys know in the next part. Okay, so that was the vision, and yeah, we want to save it right here.
Done. I'll start the story from here next time.
Okay, so I got something to take care of at the moment. Unfortunately, it just happened all of a sudden. But yeah, I'll end the video here and get back to you in the next one. So, cheers.